Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for another episode of Age of Wonders 4 with Adam. In our co-op series, we are continuing. I did want to start this episode with a quick update. I posted a community update on my channel about this a couple months ago, I think, when the announcement first came out. But just to remind everyone, for anyone who is considering my Patreon support at this time, just remember that in November, as of the beginning of November, Apple's rules changed. Any memberships purchased in the iOS App Store are going to be subject to Apple's 30% app use fee or whatever. Basically, if you buy a Patreon membership in Apple right now, it's going to cost you more than if you buy it anywhere else. So I would recommend just using the official Patreon website. I'm still a little unclear as to whether this applies to just the standard recurring monthly subscription model that I use, because I think memberships are technically a different thing, and that's what they referenced in the updates. So I'm a little unclear as to what the finer details are on all that. But regardless, it's probably best practice to just go through Patreon's website anyway, because you'll avoid any middleman fees that way. So just a quick reminder to everybody. And then with that being said, let's jump into the comments for this episode. So I've got one from Eric's Kavuti mentioning that 2 heroes have signature skills that I forgot to assign, which is something that is really easy to do in this game, I've noticed. So I'm going to click through these guys real quick and see. This guy needs one. Let's see, he's a charge attacker. So, I'm gonna give him blank. That's almost always good on a charge attack unit. You're not gonna be able to do this before long because the hero system is about to change substantially. I'll talk about that in a minute, but I want to get this taken care of. See, when you're clicking through them, it doesn't even show you if you have a pending signature skill, although I think it might show up in the notifications. This guy is kind of he's a staff kind of support. We'll give him mass rejuvenation. Okay, and I think that's probably everyone. Yeah, that's everybody. From Chris Lighthawk and N. Spalding, the fastest way to transfer provinces between cities is to wait until the receiving city can expand. It can then be transferred in one turn, which skips the dismantling process. Adam, this is something I wanted to let you know because you were asking about this in the last episode, transferring provinces between cities. You don't have to actually destroy or disconnect one province. Just wait until a city that borders the city you want to transfer a province from can expand its population. And then you can actually just click on the province you want to transfer, and there will be an option to do so. And it'll take one turn to do it.
Okay.
So it's way more efficient to do it that way. From Chris Lighthawk, I could have started the new city founding process earlier. I had plenty of time to save Imperium for upgrading the city cap. That's with reference to my city up here, which is now actually in the process of being built. I could have started this process earlier and then, while it was founding, waited for Imperium income to upgrade the city cap, but I kind of did that backwards. I upgraded the city cap first. I could have shaved a turn or two off of it if I had done it the other way around. So I thought that was a good point worth bringing up. Little mistake there on my part. And then from Red Marut, seems to remember an umbral portal I'm going to try that again. An umbral portal connection close to Yellow's capital. It might be reviewing where all those portal connections are. So if I go out here on the map and pan around, I'm not seeing anything popping up. Because I can't really see through the fog of war. There is a cave entrance here. I know there was an umbral portal connection close to purple that they were sending stuff through. That might be
There
this one.
there is one fairly close to his capital. It's just to the
Yeah,
east of it.
it's purple. It's like really super close to where your leader's good armies are right now. Um, if you literally just go west and go through that portal, it's like maybe 6 or 7 spaces down the road, and then you'll pop up. It's not like right next to Purple's capital, but it is one of his cities.
Oh, I'm talking about gold.
Talking about gold, I don't see.
Yeah, it's not like right on top of it. It's within the same screen.
I don't see it for some reason.
It's just north of Sacred Barrow. It's kind of mixed in with all that umbral nastiness.
Oh, okay. I've got armies kind of in that area anyway. I'm not sure where that one connects to though. But yeah, okay. I thought I saw a cave entrance around here, but that's up near that city, and I don't know where that goes. But yeah, we know for sure there's a connection close to us that goes to uh, purple. If I remember where the one that goes to yellow is, I will make sure to mention that. Um, But yeah, so I'm gonna get back into some gameplay here, but I just wanted to mention the big news this week was content related to the Tiger update, which looks to completely overhaul the hero leveling system. If any of you haven't checked that out yet, I would highly encourage you to read the article or watch the video from the official Age of Wonders 4 channel. Indrid actually hosted it, which I thought was pretty cool. He's another Age of Wonders content creator. He's done other games too. But yeah, he helps narrate those and does a good job talking about all the changes and stuff. The biggest thing is like splitting heroes into classes, um, each with their own unique skill tree. Hero backgrounds and signature skills have been reworked. Like hero origins is like the type of hero they are, whether they're a dragon lord or like a human hero, or mortal champion. Um, Signature skills have been reworked, and the governor system has been expanded upon. Heroes now have aspirations, like goals they want you to complete, and if you do those, you get renown, allowing them to become a better, more effective governor. Sounds like the governor roles might be more specialized too, so there's just way more agency, customization, choice, and kind of like making your heroes play a specific role in your army rather than having generic heroes with access to all the skills that can kind of become good at everything, sort of. Um, they will specialize now a little more, allowing them to fit a more specific role. One thing that's of note, I don't think you'll be able to get Blink on a charge unit anymore because charge units are effectively going to be warriors, and I don't think Blink is in their skill tree, as far as I know, um, unless it's under the magic like Wizard King skill tree. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, I like putting Blink on charge units now in the current build of the game. It's really, really powerful for them. Don't know for sure if I'll be able to get away with that in the future. I also don't know for sure if these changes are going to affect this existing game or what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen to this game next week, so I guess we'll just find out, but it shouldn't break anything. I think they would warn us if it was going to. So yeah, let's get back into it. I captured a hero on the last turn. I think I've been mostly selling their stuff. He has a pretty good pair of boots. Slippery and Swift is nice. I can make better ones, but those aren't bad. He's got a good helmet too. I'm actually probably going to sell this guy's stuff. Oh, he's in my prison. Okay. I could grant him freedom, but I don't really feel like giving Yellow one of their heroes back right now, so I'm just not going to. He can just sit in the prison. I did get this guy in my crypt, though, and the crypt I'm actually getting mana and resources out of because of the Wizard Vault crypts or whatever that upgrade is. So unless I see an item that I really want, I'm probably just going to let people pile up in here. So I'm getting a bunch of resources off of them. And about 1 million notifications. There's somebody invading Deep Lair, which I actually really can't do much about right now without redirecting an army from somewhere else to deal with it. I guess I've got these guys up here. They're kind of guarding the homeland, so I'll probably use them. And then I have a bunch of notifications about all these provinces and the Umbral stuff that's just kind of everywhere. I'm going to be going down and dealing with that one on the next turn. Farm provinces. Okay, that's something else. Blade Hollis and a war party. Those might be... Kind of wish I could tell what city they were attacking. I'll just move these guys down here and have them be backup support for defending my home cities. Guess I should probably just move them as far as they can go, because nothing's going to be able to reach them right now. Alright, and then back to the main party out here with the Gold Dragon. So before I jump into my combat and stuff for this episode, Adam, I wanted to check in with you. Do you have any updates or info that people might need to know about what's going on in your half of the map?
Not too much. Just the continuing battle with Hornward and that great bird's nest. I'm trying to get geared up to push in there. I just got access to a new unit who is up by Sunny Window's borders. It is the Pyre Templar. That means I finally have a good frontline unit to protect my guns. So I'm going to start mass producing them, and then we'll start setting everything on holy fire.
Yep. Those guys are awesome. I've been playing with a single-player game that I'm frantically trying to finish before the update, just an off-camera game. I'm using these guys quite extensively, and they're a ton of fun. They're really good. I kind of like how the ones with if you play as like a more humanoid race, they're like artwork. They're like wearing a weird like face mask. I like how yours look with the it because the cats can't wear a face mask like that. It's just the cat face. I prefer that. So they look really cool.
Yeah.
They're very, very powerful units and work great if you pair them with Faithful or Zeal, so that the cleansing flames that they create don't hurt your own units. They actually remove status effects from them. I believe they were part of the Eldritch Realms update. I have plenty of pikemen of my own, though, so I won't be investing in them. We've got these Ancestral Wardens, which I think they're easier to mass produce, if not quite as powerful.
The only pikeman I had before that was my tier 1 mercenaries that I've been using all game. So
I'm going to move in
a little bit of an upgrade.
I'm going to move in here and try to finish off yellow. I'm hoping that... Actually, can I move? No, that guy's kind of in my way. I want to go into the city, not around it. I'm trying to arrange my units so that I can end my turn. Oh wait, I won't be able to get those guys in anyway. We're just gonna have to hope that Umbral Nest doesn't attack me, but they might. I'm a little worried about that, because if those guys attack, they're gonna do a lot of damage. But
I did just find another Umbral infestation that was fairly close to my lands.
I have a decent battle coming up here too. Because I can't pull that last army in, but I want to try to take yellow out while I can, so I'm going to do this. We can't quite... Well, let's see. I can get 2 more units in on this to help, so I may as well. And now I'm going to actually intentionally do this combat in manual. In part because I think people might want to see Yellow's Dragon in action. This is their main leader. Also in part because my units are really beat up and I would probably have something die anyway. But that's Yellow's leader over there. Hello, Fang. Let's take a quick look. Lesser Dragon Breath, Distracted Condemned Flanker. Notably, this is not the version of Spirit Dragon Breath that actually heals friendly units. I guess they haven't upgraded to that point yet. Although, I think they might have been 1 level off. I think you might get that at level 8. They do have Restore, let's see, Defensive Training, Endurance Training, basically all the Army Leader buffs and Order aspects. So they have Faithful and Inflict Condemned, have more status resistance. Nothing super special about this dragon yet, compared to the dragons that I fought in my last series, which are like the special, more specific campaign version of those dragons. This guy should be kind of a pushover, but I wanted to just sort of test the water and see what they're capable of anyway. Let's get my units together. Let's not path the fairies right over poison berries. Now what I want to do is find the fairies that can heal stuff.
Fairies would pick up the poison, would they? Because they're flying.
It had a little red exclamation point over it, so they're technically floating as opposed to flying. That might make a difference.
They're flying.
They're flying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, then that kind of surprises me. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they would pick that up. All right. I'm gonna try to position these units to where they can take a hit from any stuff charging in. Hopefully bait that knight into coming after them. I need to bunch the others up and try to... Let's see, let's try to avoid them taking a hit for now.
Oh, come on, they can take it.
They can, that doesn't mean they should. I'm gonna bring these fairies back, and same with those guys. Archers can stand behind. And I want to kind of get... Let's see. You know what? I need them to guard a different spot. Oh wait, that knight can't get through because of where they're standing. Okay, I'm gonna put them there. Put this dragon here. I'm trying to get as many people as I can all bunched up for a couple buffs. That guy should be safe where they're at. Alright, I think this is probably good enough. Let's give some regen out. Or healing, I guess healing and regen is what those summer fairies provide. Should have one more in there somewhere. Yep, there you are. Multiple stacks of healing and regen. And then I may as well go ahead and do strengthened while everyone's bunched up. I'll save the other one for a follow-up, because I may want to pair it with attacks from those archers. Okay, I think everybody's in pretty good shape now. Although actually, this formation isn't terrible. I'll probably leave them like this, because that shock unit can only hit the pikemen, and that's kind of what I wanted. Oh no, wow, that was the most pitiful dragon breath attack I think I've ever seen.
He just like flew up and sneezed on your guy.
Yeah, he condemned like one dude. Worth noting that I think the dragon leaders are going to have access to some substantially more powerful stuff in their next iteration when this new skill trees come out. I think the one for the dragon lords, it sounds like they could be quite a bit tougher, really geared towards being in the fray and fighting, unless you specifically design them to be more range focused. Alright, let's go ahead and I might actually just have you do a regular attack if you can hit anything, which you can't, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to try to get rid of their dragon as quickly as I can. Alright, now is when I want to use True Sight, I think. Do I have spur to action? No, there's no heroes in this fight, so I can just do that. Should hit. Oh gosh, he's gonna go down so quickly. Oh, this is embarrassing, man. I'm gonna Dragon's Mark you anyway, or Hunter's Mark.
You mean Tracker's Mark?
Whatever the heck it's called. Shut up. Let's see, and then I think I can just kind of poke him to death.
This is not Baldur's Gate 3, just so you know.
I'm getting all my games confused. That's a Berserker. Nope, that's just a Primal Charger. Okay. They kind of look like Berserkers a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill that dragon with a fairy. And that guy will probably go barreling right into my archers because I didn't leave anyone there to protect them. Because I think he'll probably ignore the Primal Chargers. I could do this. No, I can't quite get the unicorn there. Well, the other one can't reach the ferry, so if it takes some damage, that's fine. I'm gonna pull this guy back a little bit. He's a bit glassy. I'll use the unicorn to try to kill one more of them. Yep, they're down. Anybody else left?
I thought we were desynced for a second because you said I'm using the unicorn to try to kill one more of them. You hit him, he said, oh, yep, they're down. And I was like, but the unit still has, like, almost half health.
Yeah, just talking about the
And then
unit
realized,
model.
yeah, realized you meant the small unit within the unit.
Yeah. Alright, I need you to finish that person off. That way I can go here and cancel this one's retaliation. Forgot he was gonna spit out a smaller unit, so let's get rid of that. You good crits there. He's facing the archer. I kind of need him to go down, so let's do that. Fairy shoots him. Archer shoots him. And then it's just big guy over here who is now pinned between two units with first strike. And he also spit out a friendly unit, or enemy unit for me. Yeah, I'm betting the AI would have lost something in this fight for me. Okay, and down goes the yellow dragon. For now. And Sacred Barrow is saved. Just barely. Now I have this massive mess to deal with, though. Although it's kind of not really my problem right now. I want to get behind the city's walls, where it's a little less scary. I am going to put these guys back out here and kind of prep in case I do get attacked. I'll leave units there to guard them, but honestly, if I get attacked by all that, I might... They're going to finish sieging that on this turn. I bet they do attack me, and if they do, I'm going to lose a bunch of stuff. There's not really anything I can do about it other than hiding some of my units behind the city's walls. But then I'm just throwing away my hero. I think I'd rather hold my ground, try to use healing to keep myself alive, if I can. Spell is ready, Enchanted Bloom. Let's go ahead and start trying. Oh, I can't do that yet. Alright, next turn. Next turn we can cast Enchanted Bloom on that city. Oh yeah, I was bringing in reinforcements. Back up for the front line. They need to stay here though because of the umbral stuff that I gotta walk through. Looks like this scout was just randomly exploring. I have no idea where he is. Alright, well, go back down here for now. It looks like this path probably just loops around. Cartographer. Okay. Yep. So we got this whole umbral island kind of explored. Which only has one sanctuary outpost spot on it. Alright. Oh, we do not want to fight that. I think this is right underneath where Gaia's army is. We're pretty close to it, yeah, just down that cave. Man, they're gonna be busy. I'll just be fighting the frontline war with stuff other than my main army for a while. But I think you and I are both kind of doing that.
Yeah, both of our main armies got sucked to the back of our territory.
It's where all the umbral infestations are. Which at this point in the game still seem more scary than the actual enemies. Although I think the actual enemies, it's turned 75. They're going to start throwing some pretty big stacks our way before long.
Yeah.
Well, the Umbral Infestation didn't attack me. They're still sieging Sacred Barrows stuff, so that's good. That buys me time. Quite a bit of it, actually. I'll leave them there for now, until I decide what I want to do with them. There's this other stack here that's wandering around that I need to do something about. What exactly do they have? A bunch of units that I could pin down pretty easily with Ancestral Wardens. I think I'll just send this hero stack after them, although they actually don't have... They only have one Ancestral Warden. Yeah, they have a dragon, though. They'll be fine. Go deal with that, please.
Alright.
I need to get more backup out here for these guys. Probably going to come in the form of these units. Although, I do have all these extras here, which I'm beginning to think I don't need. I mostly want to get that spider out there, the spider and the fairy, and I guess the boar, the good units that are in those stacks. Who do I want to drop? Actually, I have enough fairies, so we'll just send the spider and the boar out for now. That way they can start getting some XP and leveling. Okay, should be okay if the Umbral Infestation attacks me now. I've got numbers. But I am gonna kind of... Who are these guys, and how far can they reach? I'm gonna position my units like this for now. The rest of these guys, I'm gonna fall back to that outpost there to watch out for scattered little extra units trying to come through here. I'm gonna try to get better units out to the front line than tier 2 animals. And just keep spamming Ancestral Wardens and Glade Runners here. It's pretty much no reason to stop building them for the rest of the game, unless I run out of money. I do have a really good Empire upgrade I could get that'll help my city population skyrocket to 30 in no time. But I need a lot of Imperium for that. Alright. Got a new city up and running. Well, I guess we'll give it to this governor. It's a little bit more food. And I am going to cast Enchanted Bloom. And start turning this into happy green grassland. And I want to start growing the city quickly, so I'll probably take the storehouse, grab a forester. Although, I think I would rather... I'll still start working on the storehouse, but the first upgrade I want to take is the Shrieking Tomb. For broader economic reasons, I'll get the forester when it levels up. Okay, you guys in good enough shape? I think they're in good enough shape to go down here. Alright, let's see what we find. Umbral Nest is in a really inconvenient spot, unless that's a different one. I think that's actually a different one. Alright, everyone down the dark purple Eldritch monster pit.
Alright.
I think, is that a wandering stack or a guard? That's a marauder guard, so they should be wandering around attacking stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill them. Get them out of my way. It says this is a safe battle. Hopefully I can auto this without too much heavy damage. Yeah, that was pretty good. Could get one of those dire caster penguins on my side. I'm curious. I'll take one. I don't care about the pursuer, but I'm gonna send him to the front lines. Dire casters. He doesn't count as an animal. That's kind of too bad, because if he did, he would benefit from like the animal empowered animals, and he would be gigantic.
What unit is it?
The dire caster penguin, like the Eldritch penguin thing.
Yeah.
I got one of those. Somehow mind controlled
Those things are good.
Yeah,
as I found out in the last episode.
I'm gonna send him to the front line and see what he can do against yellow. Right, well, I need you out of the way for now, so that we can march forward. Oh, the Umbral Nest is right there. Okay, let's get rid of that crap. Gaia's army is really, really good. Whoops. There you go. Alright, to the front line with you. He sounds squishy when he moves. I don't like that. Oh, I lost a nymph that I really didn't need to. She was only a silver rank. I'll just summon another one. It's not worth the time. Okay. Flame-proof crown, ruthless signet, ring of deflection. That's actually pretty good. That might be a better ring than I have on somebody. Probably actually would be good for Gaia. Flip away. That's a good ring. It would be good for him. I'll give that ring to Gaia for now. She normally stays at a range, so less likely something's gonna pick her off. Alright, what do I want to get for... I think I was upgrading her basic magic attack. I'm gonna grab distant evocation for even more range in her attacks, which already have a ton of range.
Huh. I apparently killed an enemy that has 3 miscellaneous items in their inventory. They all have one effect, and it's all true sight.
That one pops up all the time.
That person really did not want anybody sneaking up on them.
A little paranoid. Okay, I could grab... That tile would get me void stones. I think I want that. That tile's just a gold vein silver, quicksilver basin, so not quite as important. And this goes to that Eldritch pit, which goes to that, which is behind Adam, so no worries there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang out here and clear those void stones. I'm gonna want those. Alright, my poor scout who's just been running around in the Umbral lands for a while, I think can finally come back topside. So I want to double check this one. It connects to kind of close to me here, so that's the first one Gaia went down and cleared. And then it goes up through this cave entrance here, which kind of want to find out where that goes. And these are just a couple extra units for Gaia's army if they're needed. Hopefully they won't be. Alright, I did get a work camp in this little output post that I got. For now, I think I'm going to take the gold vein to help pay for it. Plus I get the extra mana out of that. Need a free spider. Always good. If I ever unlock that or get an army to actually clear that Oracle Woods there, I'll probably switch that. Take the Oracle Woods instead. Phantasmal Ritual is ready to launch. I'm not sure about any other spells. I was thinking I just picked up one that I was going to want to cast. I got the Magic Enchanted Bloom one currently active. Thought I just got a different spell that I wanted to use. Can summon phase beasts, which are probably worth using. I think I picked that up from the Tome of Teleportation that I just randomly got at some point. Otherwise, I'd probably guess I'd be spamming summon greater animal, so...
Do the phase beasts count as animals?
They do. Yeah.
That's really good for you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a few of them at least. Especially since I think I can summon them near the front line, because I got a hero out there. Still not quite ready to fight those guys yet. Not with that army.
Huh?
My poor ally, their land is just a purple corrupted mess. Ah, I thought I might get attacked by these guys. Alright. This should be fine. I don't really care if I lose. No, I didn't lose anything, so we're good. Just slap them off of me. This might be the biggest umbral infestation I have ever seen.
No, I don't think I'm going to make it out of that one.
What happened?
Just a scout got jumped by like 18 umbral units.
Do you really need to send 18 units after a scout?
They sure thought so. It wasn't quite 18. It was probably like... it was probably like 14 maybe. It was enough. We'll just say that.
Ooh, I think I'm just going to take a nice big chunk of Imperium here. I could really use that. Because that means I can go ahead and unlock Druidic Empire. I'm probably going to also take Battlefield Looting while I'm at it here. Oh, I haven't gotten Teleport Infrastructure yet, but I do have the I do have the special teleporter province improvements already, so I don't think I need to... The nice thing about the teleporter infrastructure, though, is you can use it with outposts, which you can't do with the chrono gates or whatever those are. I don't think you can put those in outposts. So teleporter
Yeah, I
infrastructure...
don't think you can.
Yeah, teleporter infrastructure is probably still worth getting then.
Hey.
Alright, gentlemen, I need you to leave. And they left. So many city-states just constantly sending crap at me. It needs to stop. I just finished an item, I think. Striking bow. Who gets this? I'm sure I have an archer already somewhere around here. That's probably you. Yeah. Frenzy, just, yep, that goes to you. May as well also give him the Dread Spider mount. And I can make dragons now. Getting my dragons online right around the same time you're getting your Fire Templars. Although, my dragons have to evolve. You guys just come good as they are. I think I'm going to take another one of those
Pokey
rings.
sticks.
Yep. Although they don't really poke with them, they kind of slash. Because they hit
Or
in an
slashy
area.
sticks.
Yeah. I think I'm going to want more of those Zealous Signets. Which means deconstructing a bunch of crap. Let's just get rid of all these useless tier 1 rings that I'm not going to use. Anything tier 1 I can get rid of. I'll just leave one spare mount in case I need it for some reason. I'm not going to use that. I can probably get rid of most of this tier 2 stuff as well. Yeah, I'm not going to be running into fire, so the flame-proof crown doesn't really help me. Okay, close that. And I'll go ahead and make another one of those rings. Those are really good. Kind of running out of stuff in my arsenal to disenchant, but that's because I'm piling up heroes in the crypt that I really I could sell to get more stuff, and I probably will once I reach the point that I have to. We'll go with the Sanctuary expansion first. So I've got Discarded Chitin. That will get me... May as well clear that while I'm down here, but I kind of wanted my army to heal first. And it looks like we've got company. There's some guys coming. I'm just going to sit in my borders and heal for a turn, I think. Some Eldritch monsters headed my way. I do need to... Oh, that's right. I was going to summon another nymph with Gaia. I wanted another support unit down there. I guess she's got a Summer Fairy, though, for healing. I'll just put the Phase Beast down there with Gaia. Why not? I think my frontliners might be able to use a... Well, I guess they've got fairies out there too, but I still might give them a nymph. People that are fighting yellow. Or were fighting yellow before I kicked their butt. Actually, I think they could use a Phase Beast out there too. They could use a heavy hitter, some shock unit, so I'm going to grab another one. What's the Rally of the Lieges at right now? I need to remember to check that. Nothing that pops out to me at the moment. I don't really
I
want
just
to
got more dragons in mine.
Yeah, you've had a much better rally than me this whole game.
But for
Okay.
some reason, it didn't give me the option for another spring fairy.
Yeah, it should come back eventually. Unless you lost access to the city that was providing them to you.
No, I've still got it.
Maybe they ran out.
Maybe the game decided that was too good.
Spring fairies paired with guns? Nah.
Because that would have given me a second one, to where I would have had an army of 4 mage locks and 2 spring fairies, so I could just rotate the true strike every turn.
Just keep buffing Richard over and over. Trying to decide how many units I want to commit to the front line and just push at this umbral infestation, try to kill it, and then that way I don't have to worry about it, and I can just go after yellow.
I'm about to have quite the army at the front line now, because one of my armies that was doing stuff in the back finished up, so they're getting back to the front line.
I think I'm going to send more of my powerful armies to the front line. I really want to start pushing on yellow, and I need to get this infestation out of the way first.
We have to beat the game today so that we can get the new update.
We're not going to beat the game today. I just hope the new update doesn't goof a bunch of stuff up with it.
Yeah.
Does this city have the, I wanted to check to see if this city had the bath upgrade. Bathhouse for the, yep, faster evolve. I'm gonna need that for dragons. Let's...
Make sure you put your dragons in the bath.
Yeah, we don't need dirty dragons. And this is how I bankrupt my economy. Here comes all the dragons. Especially when they evolve, they are expensive to maintain. I'm just going to hope I have more gold income by then. Alright, yeah. You're going to the front line, buddy. I'll just use random crap units to defend my homeland for now. I am gonna leave... Let's see, you got... Yeah, I'm gonna leave this stack back here. So, 2 pole arms, 2 archers. These are gonna be general, like, home defenders. I'll leave a spider with them. And any animals that need to be adjacent to them, probably that spider too. It's about ready to evolve. These people will be responsible for just running around in my own territory and trying to clear things off that attempt to invade me. The dragons will all be going to the front line. And I can pair these other extra units that are down here with them to kind of offer a little bit of extra support. More hero remains have been collected and are continuing to pile up. I'm just gonna sell a whole bunch of them when the time comes. Just trying to keep an eye out for any items in particular that look like I kind of need, but I'm not really seeing anything at the moment, so... I do want to put these guys behind the walls, I think. Yeah. Yeah, for now, I guess it would be like here, here, and here. That way, even if the umbral things try to attack, they would still have to siege first. So I should be safe as long as I'm in there. Oh, and we can't forget about my penguin. Alright, sneaking through the underground. It looks like there's a dirt wall there, so that's blocking that path. If I find blocked paths, I'm probably just going to leave them blocked. Because I don't notice the computers digging very often. I just don't want anything sneaking up on me. Alright. On to the next turn, I suppose. Don't worry, guys. I'll clean up this big purple mess before long.
There should be an army coming after me from that great bird's nest, but I don't see it.
It sees you.
If it sees me, it probably knows to run away. Because reinforcements just got here.
I'm gonna back that army. Oh no, they can't reach. Well, never mind. Just trying to organize some units here. Get them. Want that fairy with those archers there so she can buff their accuracy. Get extra spider. A couple of those guys, maybe one of the support units actually. Out there. It's 5 units. One more darter. There we go. That should be good enough to clear out anything that wants to invade. I guess the rest of these guys can stay down here. Just in case. Well, you know what? No, I'm just going to leave them here. I don't think anything can reach this army, but I was a little worried kind of sending them through this area on their own. My plan is to eventually kind of join them up with these guys, even if I have to do it over on this side, and then go after the Umbral Infestation, which really I should be targeting this one, but they have so many wandering stacks that I kind of want to thin those out first. Okay, I know I saw an Umbral dwelling running around there not long ago, and then they left, which makes me nervous. I can now make Umbral Malady immunity stuff, but I'm not sure how much it'll actually be useful. I'll still take the Void Stones, though, for the extra mana.
Well, I have a couple armies. I'm ready to just throw it green in that great bird's nest because my economy is suffering from too many units.
Do it. I can't freaking... Oh, hey, I got a crow from annexing provinces in the Umbral territory. I would say do it.
Depending on how many of these dragons upgrade, I'm really going to be hurting.
I can't do a thing about green right now, so if you can take the fight to them, that would be perfect. I guess I'll just claim them as my thralls. I have a ton of thralls as it is, though. How many do I have? 62? I think I'd rather take the XP from this, actually. There's just a couple tier 5 units in there. And honestly, I don't think these Umbral guys are really that bad to deal with. You just, particularly when you have the spear thing, the spear people that I do. I did have one archer take a nasty hit though there. I think I'm going to leave them out of this next battle. Yeah, I'm just going to leave them far enough away that they're not involved in this. They're just going to die. Oh, that was one of my pole arms, I guess. There we go. Easy, easy. I think that probably just finished the storehouse that I was building in that city up top. Assuming it went to the closest city. No, it didn't. Well, in that case, I'm going to build a forester here, which will boost the storehouse. And give me even more animals. I am not going to be able to afford to keep all this stuff before long. Okay, doing good in the underground then, or in the Umbral area. Wrong Umbral area. Where am I? Where are these people? They're way down here. Okay. Now I just need to get out of here. Get back up top, and I think there's one more Umbral infestation kind of nearby that I need to deal with. Go grab that pick. Wait, is that on a mountain? I can't tell. Nope, that's fertile plains. Okay, we'll get that. Now this archer looks like, or polearm looks like they're on death's door, but the units actually don't die from the umbral taint. They just don't regenerate, and I think their health drops to like half or something, and then it stops falling off. So they should be good to just walk out of here.
It'll drop all the way down to 1 hit point.
Okay. Alright. All 3 in the armies in Sacred Barrow can chill for now. I get a new Empire Development skill, which I haven't really put much thought into what I want next here. I guess probably the teleporters. But I don't have any outposts I need to build right now, although I probably should. I could put one there. I would prefer to have one closer to yellow, but I don't have a hero out there to do it right now. I'll just hold onto my Imperium for the moment so I have it in case I need it. But I'm most likely going to use that to unlock the teleporters and start trying to get those built close to the front lines. Spirit Tree in particular could use one, although they could just build a Chrono Gate instead, which I'd probably would just put there. I guess I'll probably grab that province next and work on a Chrono Gate.
Something is spreading umbral malady towards me, but I'm not sure what.
Where is it at?
Right by Gotterheim.
Gotterheim.
It's like, maybe it's originating from the cave near there? Oh no, there's an altar of marching gloom up there. It's in, is that Yellow's territory? Or is that green? That might be green.
Oh, green must have the Umbral race transformation or something. Do they?
Well, that is a shame for him.
Yeah, it looks like they do. Umbral flesh. Ooh, there's some ugly looking orcs. Yikes.
That's really too bad for them because I have cleansing flames.
Does that do bonus damage to units with Umbral Malady? I'm not actually sure.
Umbral Malady are weak to fire and spirit, I believe, which is what all my people do.
Okay. I didn't actually know that.
I'm pretty sure that does anyway. I'm trying to find where it says it, but
Umbral. They get 10 morale plus 12 hit points per turn on the world map. It doesn't look like they have any vulnerabilities to spirit that I can tell. I think it's some of the Umbral demon things that have it, like the Eldritch
okay.
monsters. But I don't think the race transformation gives you any weakness to that.
Okay, I thought it did, but I guess maybe not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Umbral Tyrants and those guys have weakness to it, so it's still useful. But more versus the independent Umbrals than the people who use them.
I guess we just have to kill him.
Yep. I mean, those spear guys are still fantastic units, so they're going to be helpful regardless.
Does their... I need to look at them. Does their swing hit everything or just enemies?
It hits just enemies, which was surprising to me because the way it's written, it sounds like it hits anything.
Yeah, it says deals damage to units in a 1-hex cone, so I would
Yeah.
think it hits everything.
I thought so too, but when I was playing with them in single player, off camera, it was just working on whatever.
Huh.
Or it was just working on enemies, like it wasn't hitting friendlies, so
That's good to know.
Yeah. Makes them a lot more manageable because it's kind of hard to avoid hitting. It would be really hard to avoid hitting friendly units with them if they did
Yeah.
arc attacks.
I like that it's a 3-tier, or a 3-hit swing also. It's not just one.
I'm going to take the research post there. I could use more research. Yeah, the gold golems are another pike I like. They're a tier 4 mythic unit, or tier 5 mythic unit, but they only swing once, which is...
Mhm.
I still think they're pretty good, just because of their gold skin or whatever. Like when units hit them with melee attacks, they can turn the unit to gold. So they're still a really good unit, but I liked them better when they could hit multiple times in the original build of the game.
Yeah, I like that too.
Maybe
now they're
that was...
kind of like, they're almost like a charge unit, a charge sweeping unit.
Yeah.
Which isn't really how I like to use my polearm units.
No, I think they do still have first strike though. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
I need to grab... Oh wait, this was I was getting Reaper's Hollow. Yeah, I was trying to grab that. So let's get that. My research is looking better and better now that I'm getting some of those lost tombs and stuff in my borders.
Yeah, my research is doing all right now.
Where are you at right now?
339.
Okay, I'm at 535.
Oh, yeah.
But it's because of I think a lot of it's because I'm doing lots of science on the heroes in my crypt.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that yet. Although the knowledge one is from the knowledge one's from your prison, the mana one is from your crypt.
Well, I have wonders that are also giving me knowledge from the people in my crypt.
Oh, okay.
The Reaper's Hollow. It's those undead like tomb things.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any of the high ranking ones of those yet. I think I've only gotten a few of the lower ranking.
They also give you souls if you have the souls economy unlocked from the necromancy themed tomes. I have not played a necromancer build in this game yet though, so I'm not really sure how the souls economy works, to be honest. I've never played it yet. It's probably in the works for a future series, I would think. I really like Necromancers in Age of Wonders 3. They were a lot of fun to use, and they were really good too.
Maybe Gandalf can lead the undead hobbits to Isengard.
It's certainly a possibility. Alright, let's move up on this umbral nest here. Actually, it looks like, I don't know what happened, but maybe they went back underground. Yeah, I bet they went back underground. There's like umbral stuff all over the place, but a bunch of them just disappeared. I think my allies went and took a crack at that umbral nest, and I could probably take that out now. Oh yeah, this army could get rid of that. They're powerful enough for that. I'm just not sure about any follow-up attacks for what else might pop out of the portals. Well, for now you can go there. And I'm just gonna hit this with everything I've got. Might be able to take out the big umbral infestation near my ally this turn. I'm gonna leave these guys here because that'll leave them in friendly territory once this is cleared, and they'll heal. Alright. Oops, I went to the wrong spot. Because these umbral tyrant guys are so tall, it's sometimes hard to tell exactly what hex they're on.
Alright. Are we just gonna go for it?
What did I lose? I didn't want to lose that Ancestral Warden. I would have been fine with the Wyvern and the Boar, but the Warden, I need to keep him alive, so I'm going to do this myself. Or keep her alive, I suppose. I think they're ladies. Alright, bring it on. I'm kind of surprised they killed anything. This isn't a particularly difficult-looking Umbral army. And the Living Fog unit isn't one that worries me too much, normally.
It can cause insanity.
Yeah. Make sure that, as you were saying that, I was checking just to make sure that Insanity Battlefield effect wasn't active.
Yeah.
I think it's only on specific tiles in the Umbral Tainted area.
It's the Void Stones.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I just autoed a battle on those Void Stones and got away with it, so that's surprising because I probably would normally expect to do those manually.
Yeah, because usually the computer's not very good with positioning units.
Nope. Just
as far as that goes.
Clumps them up without thinking about it. Although I got single player I was playing and totally forgot about that and lost a good chunk of an army because of it.
Hey.
Alright, I think that looks like a decent enough front line. Kind of wondering what they did to kill stuff in this fight. Just need to, I want to pin down this guy quickly, which I think I can do based on where he's standing. I just need to get these units off of me. That Corrupt Soul is the biggest problem at the moment. Gross. Right, I'm gonna need to use Blooming Life once I've got these units out of the way. Need more archers that can target those units. I also need to get this guy out of the way. There's a lot of units in spots that are just really annoying. Alright, here's what we'll do. I'm going to teleport him behind the Emerald Tyrant and make sure I'm watching it. Do I have another spear down here that can reach 1, 1, 2, 3. He just can't quite get far enough. I'll use this one, which actually doesn't even need to jump. Yeah, we'll just pin him in there. Is that Flow Serpent the one that takes refuge when you hit it? I think it is. Which means I would need one good hit on it, and I can't really get that. So I think I just need to hit it to make it refuge, and then I can move units out. Why can't the fairy hit it from there? Or is it already refuged? Oh, it's already refuged. Never mind. I hate those things. I'm going to try to pin it where it's at with a pikeman if I can. Yeah, I think I can. Alright, well in that case, you continue to run away. You continue to run. I'll get the pikemen to here. They can do their jump. Well, I know the target can't be affected, but I still want you to jump there. That's dumb if it's not going to let me do that. I'll just get the wyvern out of here. He's... Oh, there's something there preventing me from jumping to that spot. Okay. I'm going to jump them here. Because that unit has first strike, this thing will effectively be stuck when it comes back. So it'll allow me to move over here and try to help shoot this stuff off of me. Particularly that corrupted soul that I need to get rid of. In fact, you're a problem. I just need you to not be around anymore. It's life stealing. There we go. Neither was a way to dislodge them out of there. I'm also gonna pin down this wisp, I think. My units have a ton of status resistance at this point, so I don't really need to... Actually, I thought they would have more than 6, so it's actually surprisingly low.
Yeah, my guys are getting pretty close to having pretty insane status resistance.
Let's put you out there and ward that one. And then as for the rest of these guys, they're going to deal with that living fog when it comes over. Yep, see that guy just can't do anything as long as there's a unit with first strike. Alright, living fog is basically right on top of my archers. We need to deal with that. Now he has Mind Strike, which is a one range. He doesn't have like a normal attack though, does he? Let's see.
That Mind Strike is his normal attack.
Yeah. Okay, I need this pikeman to get down there to help, so we gotta wrap things up with the big guy over here. Yeah, I need to finish him off. I don't want the unicorn to deal with that thing, but I think it makes more sense to send a fairy after it. As long as I can hit it. Fairy doesn't have great accuracy on it for some reason. Nice graze. Nope, I just got lucky. I'll take luck. Really need you to kill that thing.
Hey.
There we go. Okay, I think all these units here can probably gang up on that living fog and deal with it. Then I will just have this person come block these reinforcements from coming to help it, or at least interfere. It's just a mature splitterling. Oh, that thing's gonna hit my archers on the next turn. Didn't think about that. I'm gonna try to immobilize that guy. There we go. Oh, I could have pinned him in here anyway. Alright, I think that's about as good as I can do for this turn.
You still had spur to action with your one hero.
Yeah, I didn't have a unit I wanted to use it on, though. Because I couldn't kill anything with it.
Thought your Glade Runner might have been able to get pretty close.
What I was thinking I wanted to do with it, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to, is because the Glade Runners can't jump right now. Is I wanted to jump a Glade Runner to it and then spur to action.
You mean an
and stab it.
Ancestral Warden?
Yeah, sorry. Ancestral Warden. Wanted to jump an Ancestral Warden to it and then spur to action and stab it in the back a bunch of times, but I was not able to do it. But it looks like I can now, because I can get this guy over there. There we go.
Hey.
His morale is low. Oh, it's just this guy left. I don't know if this is really necessary, but why not? There, now you can't miss. For some reason, he was having trouble hitting that target.
Yeah.
Okay, much better. Oh my gosh, everything here is so much more green now.
Yeah, that looks a little nicer.
Ooh,
Now you just have that one that's in the void.
I got a really weird bow. Any units that get killed with it get turned into splitterlings until the end of the battle.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It also taunts units, though, so that's not really what you want on an archer. But actually, if you protect the archer well enough, that actually could be really good. I'm going to give that... I know I just made a bow for my archer, but I might give that to... or change a different hero into an archer to try out that bow. Because that seems like a lot of fun. Well, he is the archer, so who else out here? You. Yeah, I don't really need him as a mage. I could turn him into an archer. Let me look at his skills here. Have I already picked anything specific to a mage? No. He's mostly army leader buff, so he could pivot into an archer, no problem. Alright, let's do it. That's a better ring. Let him have that, although I'll probably give him the Zeal one when it's done. There we go. It's one of the reasons I like giving my heroes army leader bonuses, is because you can swap their weapons as long as you haven't spec'd into a specific type of melee or ranged fighting or magic or whatever.
Yeah.
Although that's all going to be different after the next update, because they'll actually have a class you need to use. Is that Pirate Cove worth dealing with? I don't know if they've sent anything my way in a while. I feel like the moment I leave, they will.
Oh, for sure.
Alright, well now that this area is a little safer, I can start moving dragons down.
Huh?
I'm hoping I have a chance to get some of them evolved and in the field before this series ends. But I feel like we're blowing through these guys pretty quick. There's another umbral mess down there. Gosh, where does that go? Why do they keep coming in and out? I feel like when I leave, they're going to go after that sanctuary outpost. These guys are leftovers from this. Alright, I'm going to take that one there because it gets me a mine. Send him out. Alright, this Ancestral Warden can leave, because they're just really beat up and need to get to friendly territory. As for the rest of you, go get rid of this, please, before it causes trouble. Hopefully they're strong enough to deal with it in auto. Yep, we got it. Okay. Didn't trust them to behave on their own. The Umbral territory reminds me a lot of the End in Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I don't know if you've gotten far enough in Minecraft, because you only recently started playing, but it looks...
I've been down there in one game that we did.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, just kind of all purple and quiet and dead. Minus, like, a billion Endermen running around.
I have that in my base anyway.
Alright. Where did this pop up at? Oh, this is right in the middle of all of... This is right in the middle of all of our stuff. Okay, so that Umbral Passage I don't have to worry about. So that cave goes there, which goes to there, which goes to here, which is also behind me. So that all loops around kind of within Adam, and yeah, that loops around within our territory, so I don't really need to worry about that. More dragons to the front line. Question is, how quickly can I evolve them? Okay, Presidio can produce an estate hall. Also, it grew again. I definitely want the mines, because I need to start prepping for having an overabundance of dragons and gold upkeep costs. Fortunately, mana's doing great. I can just keep summoning stuff. We'll get another phase beast. Probably want one out here somewhere. See, I've got a unicorn with that group, so that's already a shock unit. I feel like I've got too many fairies and could probably drop one. I have 2 of the summer fairies. They're actually pretty good healers, though. I think I'm going to drop one of the spring fairies. They can go kind of hang out in my... Whoop. No, no, no. Don't attack your allies. Go hang out there. You guys can go hang out with those animals, and then you go there. Okay. Alright, just to keep a variety of animals coming in, I'm going to go back to normal summon greater animal. That'll sometimes give me tier 4s. And that's upgraded, so let's get the palisade walls. Back at Presidio, it's time to... I would like to grab... Oh, you know, I don't really need the monolith. In fact, I'm going to grab the Temple of Fertility just to fast-track the city's growth. Emerald Grove, I'm going to get Shrine to the Spirits to do the same. Just to boost it up to 30 real quick. Then I probably, after that, need to get the markets and other things associated with gold. Start making that a bigger focus. Back here, I need to go down a level. I want to start moving towards those cursed barrows that's underground for even more absurd amounts of income. But all I can build down there is a hut right now, which kind of sucks. Maybe it would be better to grab that forester, which is on a rainbow clover. Or just get another research post out there. Oh yeah, wait, the desecrated temple right here. That's Imperium income. I could use that. I'll take that. As long as I'm annexing wonders. Which there's a lot around here. This is going to be a really good city. Okay. So I just need to finish off that umbral infestation. And this area should be clear, unless there's another one down here. I gotta hand it to that umbral infestation, though. That thing kept yellow off my back for about 70 turns.
Yeah.
Alright, now we can actually put the really good troops all together. Plus, I want to get dragons in on this too, so... See, you've kind of got a dragon with you already, so I'll put him with this one with the other guy. Last army can be one of each fairy. Actually, that's a pretty good group as it is. Yeah, I kind of like that group set up the way they are. Alright, so I'll just start leaving extra units in my city-state.
The Great Bird's Nest is actually gone. Green actually cleared it.
Oh, nice. Well, maybe
Yeah.
not nice. It kind
I
of
was just
depends.
coming to do that.
Yeah. The only bad part about that is it means they took the reward for doing so, but... Alright, I'm gonna surround this umbral entrance and go in there on the next turn once everyone's health is tapped off. We wait 1 or 2 more turns. But I actually have some pretty good armies on the front line now. I'd love to clear that and take the haste berries, but... Oh, this city grew again. Cities are going to be growing really fast. I could speed it up even more if I kind of need quarries here, so let's grab some of those. I'll just connect those two. These two cities' borders have been disconnected for long enough. All right. I wish I knew where that or how to connect to that emerald nest over there. But for now, let's just get the heck out of here. In the umbral taint for long enough. I'm pretty sure there's an open spot for her in one of these armies that's coming up. Could be my leader's army. I guess I can just path them through like this. I'm making more clicks out of this than I need to. Okay, now I need to stay in my own territory for a moment. My main leader's stack really needs some time off. Make sure everyone's healing up. Okay, good. Start prepping for the next excursion into the underworld. Because I just got that thing that's basically increased my city's growth rate by 50%, I am going to be getting so many animals so fast, like just crappy little animals. And I'm not really sure what I want to do with them. Because they're not powerful enough by themselves to actually go kill anything substantial. Although I think it would be funny to send... Well, I don't know. There's a haunted boneyard up there that if I send enough of them at, maybe they could kill it. I don't think they could do anything about the pirates, but I feel like it'd be funny to just set a horde of tier 1 and tier 2 animals with empowered beasts active and just go see what they can do. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Just send a whole bunch of them that I don't really care about.
That's kind of what I'm starting to do, although I do have young dragons in these armies that I'm sending off to maybe their doom. But the dragons weren't really a part of my plan. They're just a little bonus, so if I keep them alive, great. If they die, they die.
Got a spirit wolf, that's not bad. Can go in the extras
That's his
pile.
leader.
Ooh, where? Green?
Yeah. Let's move around the city to get in position to jump him next turn. Because he is basically alone.
He's got a lot of army leader buffs. But he
Which
doesn't
does
have,
him no good
he
with no
doesn't
army.
have an army that he's leading. He's got like one guy. Actually, he's got a hero, so the hero doesn't even benefit from those.
Yep. His hero has 3 true sight things.
Hey, remember that pirate cove that I was wondering whether I needed to bother doing anything about? It's sending stuff at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't seem to matter how far away they are. In Age of Wonders 3, there was actually a limit to how far any sort of spawner would reach to attack your stuff.
Huh.
In this game, there is no limit. It seems like they'll just come all the way across the world just to be a jerk. And for no other reason. You know, Green's leader is there. His capital really isn't that far away.
Yeah.
Geez,
I know.
Flintwall's a big city. It's got 22 pop. I've
It's
got...
gonna be really nice adding it to my empire.
My capital's only at 19, and I've got, like, all the nature stuff. What is this guy doing? I guess he's got a lot of nature, too. That's normally how you grow your cities fast. It's all the nature province upgrades. Or empire upgrades.
Yeah, he's got 16 nature.
I totally forgot about that purple's back there as well. We've still got 3 to deal with.
Yep. According to the standings, Green's the weakest out of everybody, so I feel like I should be able to just kind of roll over him.
I haven't looked at those in a while, but I probably should. So yeah, you and I are 1 and 2, so we're in good position here.
Can I get everybody there? Get you there. You there. Okay. So I should be able to do this. I just need to not move right away and bug the game.
I think I see what you're trying to do. Move around the edge of the city and then catch him.
Yep. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Wait. They're only attacking me with 1 stack of this? Okay.
Where did you get attacked at?
No, they're attacking me with 1 stack at a time. There's 3 stacks of the Umbral Marauder guards that should have all attacked me at once, but it's only attacking me with 1 at a time.
I think that the I'm not sure if the rules are different, but I think the Wandering Umbral Marauder people, I think each army they spawn, each raiding party, essentially, sort of acts as its own independent entity. I don't think they really work together, usually. Although if they were in range, I would think it would pull them in automatically.
They were in range.
Just so you know, it is 10:15 right now, so I know you said you needed to go around 10:30.
Yeah. This should be fine, though. This shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, it's only 6 guys. You should be alright. It's amazing just how much that Eldritch DLC added to this game, like with the whole Umbral Lair and all these armies and the powerful rewards. I really liked that. That was a good DLC. The Shadow Realm thing was really cool. It's kind of harkens back to Age of Wonders Shadow Magic, which was sort of like a game that followed up on Age of Wonders 2. It was actually the only Age of Wonders game I didn't play, though, but it was a lot of people's favorite. Let's flip the camera around so we see what Adam's seeing.
Just get closer so we can shoot them next turn. Okay. Should be able to get some distracted on them. And then be able to get some good shots up.
And your Pyre Templars get to make their debut.
May be able to just...
Man, if there's one thing I really wish in co-op games I could do is I really wish I could click on your units and their units and see how far they could move. Like with that little red highlight. It would make watching your battles and providing advice a lot easier.
Yeah. I can't quite get the... I might get lucky attacking on some of those, but I wish that Templar wasn't quite so far up. Just, you should be able to do something. Yeah.
Can the Templar reach that space in there where that thing just died?
No. Should have done that first.
$83 damage on that shot. Just want to throw that out there. So I had a build that I did with my leader in a single player game where I'm having them use a charge weapon, but I paired it with Sentinel and created a charge weapon that does gives an extra retaliation attack and a 50% bonus on retaliation attack damage.
Can I reach up there with anybody else, I wonder?
Basically, long story short, I hit a bone horror with a claymore when it moved out of her reach, and it did like 120 damage to it.
Oh, I didn't want to go there.
Uh-oh, you're stuck with it now.
Not really.
Oh. Sprint's great for those little oops, I went to the wrong spot moments.
Yeah. Okay, you can get up to there.
I bet that was also confusion caused by the sheer size of that umbral thing.
It was more just me clicking without really paying attention to what I was doing.
Ah, okay.
Which I have been known to do from time to time.
Your Pyre Templars aren't going to get to see any action in this fight. All your guys with guns are going to have everything dead before they get there.
Yeah, it'll be close.
I guess on the next round of combat, they'll see some action. But you cleared out a third of the enemy's army already.
I'd really like to kill
That mage.
I'm thinking the Umbral Mistress.
Where's she at?
She's in that little
Oh, wait,
group.
never mind. I see her behind the other units in that mix.
So, how much damage would he do to her?
The AI uses the Umbral Mistresses pretty well, it seems like. They're always really annoying with them. They keep their distance and just harass you.
Let's see. How much health does Richard have? 100? Let's just take a shot, see if I get lucky. I do. And that pretty well decides what I want to do with him. I can get... Well, that Exemplar really can't fly that far. Okay, Richard, you're going to be a frontline unit, apparently.
Nice.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, he's in defensive mode, so that's why. Okay.
So how did you get 3 attacks with him on that turn?
It was 2.
I thought you shot once with him from a long distance, and then you moved up and shot again, and then you teleported and shot again.
I moved up, I shot once, and then I used his Demon Step ability to get behind them. And then I used Sprint to run out of the guy's area so I could shoot, and then I shot.
I think the initial shot that you were talking about getting lucky on came from your mage locks.
Yes.
Okay, I thought that came from Richard. So I thought Richard did that, and then ran up and shot, and then teleported and shot. And I was like, what the heck build did you come up with here?
I only get 2.
At a certain point, Richard just has a minigun.
You'll be fine, Richard.
Nice shot. Yep, your Pyre Templars didn't get to do anything.
Hey, one of them hit an enemy and then got stunned.
Oh, okay. Don't forget about green there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
wanted to try to snag.
Moving back down to that area.
Actually, yeah, I think you'll be okay. He's got units behind the walls, but in the current build of the game, I don't think it'll pull them out to help him.
Wait, why can't those guys move as far as it said they would?
Mountains. But I think you could still... Okay, what you could do is you could move them, but then split the never mind.
Never mind.
You got in the walls.
Oh,
Oh.
and
Oh.
here comes some units.
Oh.
Ooh, had some casualties, but I won. Do I care about the casualties is the question.
It's 10:24, so...
I know. I don't think I care about the casualties. These are the armies I said I could lose some units in.
And the heroes survived, so... You get to keep the siege going.
Okay, I will redo that because I don't want to lose that dragon for no reason. When there's no reason he should be up in the fray like that.
Oh yeah, against just 4 crappy units. Unless he can kill him with a spell.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You might want to top off his health.
Problem is I don't really have my healing spells on right now. I get them, I can get them up into range.
Will healing spells come in as a part of your build a little later on?
Yes.
tanky shield unit just gets melted by bullets. Adam's shooting foliage with guns again. Is this actual enemy units, or are these independents?
These are actual enemy units.
This the army that you had near that was sieging green, or somebody else?
Yes, the one that's sieging green.
I'm surprised they only attacked with 4 units, because I thought they had more than that in the city.
No, they attacked with that big army, and I autoed and won. And now this is the leftovers of what came out.
Oh, so
I
you
just
attacked them
before. Yeah, I attacked before they could get
back behind the
repositioned.
walls. Makes sense. Ah, so close.
I clicked before even looking at the damage because I just thought that they would kill him.
Poor little support unit can't do anything but cower in fear.
Here, let me help you usher you to the exit. Oh, they can't quite make it. Oh, I guess I'll just kill him.
How boring. Okay, I see what they did. Yeah. Their mistake for walking outside the walls. Well, now their leader's stuck in there with just 2 other guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I would just be careful of them pulling in more units from the west. Lucky they didn't have anything too terribly strong. Let's...
Oh, his
Okay.
turn's over, so...
Yep. All the AI turns are over, so I think we should probably wrap this up here. Alright everyone, well thanks so much for watching, I appreciate it. We should be back next week. I do have a weekend in mid-November that I'll be gone for a friend's baby shower, but other than that, I think we expect to be around, so look forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave your thoughts and feedback in the comments down below, and I'll check that out, and we'll see y'all next week. Have a good one. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, and Sarah Feingold. Thanks so much, everybody.